Natural wonders in the Caribbean. Did you know that there is a real boiling lake in the Caribbean?
Wait, are you sure?
Yep, that's right. The boiling lake in Dominica is one of the hottest lakes in the world, and it is so hot that the water edge alone is almost 100 degrees Celsius, the temperature at which water boils. The temperature at the center of the lake is unknown and has never been measured because the water there is always actively boiling. This amazing natural wonder is one of many that you can find in the Caribbean, and in this video, we will explore more of these wonders. Hello, and welcome to Caribbean Vagabond, your one-stop channel for premium and exclusive information about anything and everything in the Caribbean. If you're watching this video, it means you're definitely interested in the Caribbean, so why not smack that subscription button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our exciting updates. Anyone who knows the Caribbean knows that it's one of the most beautiful regions on the planet. Name it. Lush Amazonian jungles, tropical rainforests, spectacular beaches, and aquamarine waters. However, some natural phenomena still stand out amongst all these wonders. From Trinidad to Jamaica, here are our top 7 picks of some of the most breathtaking natural wonders in the Caribbean. In the number 7 spot is one of the most powerful waterfalls in the world, the Kaieteur Falls. Tucked away in the lush Amazon rainforest of Guyana, the Kaieteur Falls at 741 feet is the largest single waterfall by volume in the world. With a coffee-colored flow, Kaieteur Falls is almost 4 times taller than Niagara Falls in Canada. This magnificent water plunge is not only extremely tall, but also has one of the most powerful waterfall drop rates in the world, making it a really fearsome sight. The ruggedness and the harshness of the jungle further magnifies this feeling and will usually leave tourists reeling from the sheer power of nature. The story and history behind this deep water plunge is as powerful as its waters. The word Kaieteur means Old Man Falls, and history has it that the fall was named after a traditional indigenous chief called Kai, who saved his people from attack by another tribe by paddling over the falls to sacrifice himself to Makonaima, the great nocturnal spirit. Another source claims that the falls were named after a miserable old man who lived in a village above the falls and was pushed down the falls by his relatives. They felt that he had become a nuisance, as each morning they had to remove fleas from the old man's feet, which became heavily infested with them. I, for one, wouldn't want to annoy those relatives.
Me neither!
Even though Kaieteur Falls is smack in the middle of the jungle, it has grown to become a popular tourist site. It can be easily accessed by plane from Georgetown, the capital of Guyana. Or, if you're looking for a bit more adventure, you can take an overland journey lasting 5 days. If you think this is amazing, wait till we get to the first on the list. Taking the number 6 spot on our list is one of Jamaica's natural treasures, the Dunn River Falls. Terraced giant natural stairs, small charming lagoons, dome-shaped cataracts, and lush natural vegetation all come together nicely to give rise to what has been described as a living phenomenon by several geologists. According to Visit Jamaica, the small dome-shaped cataracts are usually associated with thermal spring activity found in limestone caves. This, combined with its location near to the sea, gives Dunn's River the distinction of being the only one of its kind in the Caribbean, if not the world. Attracting thousands of tourists yearly, the journey up the falls has been described as rigorous and exhilarating because of how uneven the terrace is. In fact, people journeying to the falls usually form a handheld chain to keep each other from slipping or falling. So if you're in the mood for an exhilarating climb to one of nature's most unique waterfalls, plan your next vacation to Jamaica. It's definitely a spot not to miss. Up next, we journey to Barbados to explore the enchanting Harrison Cave. Described as one of the 7 wonders of Barbados, the Harrison Cave is a spectacular gallery of striking stalactites and stalagmites, breathtaking waterfalls and pools, and an intricate network of caves. This spectacle has been around for more than 20 decades and continues to maintain that picturesque, enchanting beauty that keeps attracting millions of tourists yearly. You can find some really amazing pillars formed by the merging of stalagmites emerging from the ground and stalactites hanging from the roof of the cave. This natural gem is also one of few wonders in the world where you can explore majestic waterfalls, clear aquamarine pools, dramatic stalactites pillars, and beautiful caverns in one location. You can travel through the caves by trams. However, at some point, you will be allowed to leave the trams and explore the caves and stalactites by yourself. Be sure to visit and unearth this gem of an adventure. Coming right up after the Harrison Cave is the only tropical rainforest in the United States National Forest, the Yunque Natural Forest in the tropical island of Puerto Rico. Receiving more than 200 inches of rain per year, Yunque is considered a sacred place in Puerto Rican culture. While some believe its name derives from the Taino word Yunque, or white earth, a reference to the clouds that gather around the forest's mountainous peak, Others believe it derives from Yunque, the Taino deity of fertility. According to the Forest Service, at nearly 29,000 acres, it is one of the smallest in size, yet one of the most biologically diverse. The sound of exotic birds chirping, amazing natural scenery, lush vegetation, and incredible waterfalls and pools are some of the things you can expect as you take a stroll through this exotic natural wonderland. Today, El Yunque is one of the most visited attractions in Puerto Rico, with approximately 600,000 visitors a year. If you decide to visit, be on the lookout for the coqui frog, which can't be found anywhere else in the world. The male coqui charms the forest at night with its peculiar song that sounds the same as its name, coqui. Fun fact, according to Discover Puerto Rico, the coqui is considered the loudest known amphibian. Its call has been recorded at peaks of 100 decibels from 3 feet away. Now, moving on to the top 3. In the third spot is the world-famous Twin Peaks in St. Lucia, the Pitons. The Gros Piton, standing tall at 2,619 feet high, and the Petit Piton, a mere 2,461 feet, collectively known as the Pitons, are volcanic mountain formations that rise majestically from the sea. An iconic image in St. Lucia, they are bound to take your breath away at first sight. When it comes to hiking, Gros Piton is the wider and more navigated Piton. Petit Piton is rarely climbed, particularly during rainy weather. Despite the trek can be strenuous at times, it can be done by inexperienced hikers. As an incentive, amazing 360 views of St. Lucia and neighboring islands such as Dominica, Martinique, Barbados, and St. Vincent await those who conquer this trek. The Pitons, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, are a draw for tourists from all over the world. So famous are the Pitons, there is even a beer named after it, known as, you guessed it, Piton beer. After a trek to the peak, an icy cold Piton beer may be just what you need. If you're not into trekking, don't worry. You can take the easy way out and get a close-up view of this majestic beauty through a helicopter tour or catamaran cruise. Coming in the second spot is the largest asphalt pitch lake in the world. The La Brea Pitch Lake, located in southwest Trinidad, has fascinated explorers, researchers, and everyday citizens since its rediscovery by Sir Walter Raleigh in 1595. The lake covers an impressive 100 acres and is estimated to be about 250 feet deep, holding 10 million tons of pitch. The indigenous people of Trinidad and Tobago had their own theory on how the lake was formed. In celebration of one tribe's victory over a rival tribe, the cooking and eating of the sacred hummingbird, which the indigenous people believe held the spirit of their ancestors, led to destruction. Legend has it that their winged god opened up the earth with a lake of nasty pitch, swallowing the entire village. What makes this legend believable is the number of skulls, indigenous artifacts, and prehistoric animals that have been discovered in the lake over time. What the pitch lake lacks in the form of beauty, it certainly makes up for in mysteriousness and distinctiveness. To some, it may look like a large, neglected car park. The surface of the lake is a uniform expanse of asphalt intersected by areas of water. In fact, some visitors to the lake occasionally swim in the waters, which is seen as therapeutic because of the heavy sulfur content. Apart from being a natural wonder, the lake has great economic value to Trinidad and Tobago. Not only is it a popular tourist attraction, the lake is actively mined for asphalt, which has been used on some of the world's most heavily traversed highways, runways, and bridges. It's no surprise that this lake is a major source of foreign exchange for Trinidad and Tobago. Now, to the number 1 on the list. Drum roll, please. The baths in the Virgin Islands. You can't make a list of the most beautiful beaches in the world without mentioning this unique and exotic beach. Surrounded by incredible rocks and boulders, the Bath is a beach like no other. It is also home to a plethora of underwater caves which you can explore on foot. Couple this with towering boulders formed from the cooled magma from erupting volcanoes, and you have one of the most fascinating beaches in the world. The stretch of pure white sand with sparkling turquoise water framed by large granite boulders is indeed a stunning sight. No wonder it's ranked as a must-see attraction in the British Virgin Islands. The beach offers various activities such as snorkeling, kayaking, and so on, making it one of the most visited beaches in the Caribbean. So these are our top 7 picks of the natural wonders in the Caribbean. Do you think we missed any? And what do you think about the legends surrounding some of these locations? Fiction or not? Do tell us in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when another video drops.